What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. I want to start this off by saying thank you so much for coming to the live show this past Saturday. It was amazing. Shout out to all the comedians. Shout out to Jen, Bradley, PP, Chase, the 806 Collective, Dave, Tell Me Something Studios, and shout out to Red for ending it. That was amazing. If you missed it, we're going to try and do these more often, so please support us so we can do them. And I did take a little break. I'm so sorry for that. I didn't do any editing and any recording, but we're back. Episode 280 with Ismael. He was at the live show. He's a comedian. He's a funny dude. He's got a lot of, he's lived a life. So he's got a lot of great stories. He's a funny man. I really enjoyed recording with him. Check out his comedy. Check him out when he's showcasing and when he's doing his open mics. Support local comedy, man. They're doing their thing. You can support this podcast by subscribing to the YouTube channel for free. That's the free and easy way. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/snakepitstudios. That is a $1 tier where we do weekly conversation pits. And you can also support me by buying Snake Pit Live shirts that we have made. I have a few left. Get you one. They're $20. Other than that, guys, I hope you enjoy the episode. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, because we were going to wait because my two damn co-hosts again aren't here, but that's neither here nor there. But so I'll recap what I told you. So I listened to anybody you can
can you move it around?
Yeah, you can rotate it a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Right there's good. So I was listening to, and anybody who listens to me knows I like Lex Friedman. He did that podcast with this guy named Paul, I believe. And they were in the Amazon rainforest, and the question of simulation theory, the idea that we live in a simulation. And he was like, ask the fucking Sherpas and the natives here, do we live in one? They're like, fuck no, what the fuck are you talking about? So then we do, and then Rogan does one with the guy who actually wrote a book about simulation theory. So now I'm thinking, in my head, I'm like, no, but I advise anybody go listen to that one. It's like, he's an Indian dude, everybody, you know what I'm talking about. It was recent. And then the one that has thrown everybody for a fucking loop, Terrence Howard. That's his name, right?
Yeah.
I kind of knew about him from Iron Man for me. I knew he was Iron Man, he was Rhodey, and then they got rid of him.
Yeah, after the first one, right?
Yeah. And, he lost a lot of money because now you have a new series called War Machine, and he kind of goes into that shit, and now I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I don't even need psychedelics when I'm listening to that. I'm like, I had to listen to it twice, and it's 3 hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Is he telling, I think he's telling his truth, but basically he's rewritten what we believe to be science.
Yeah. And math and all that, right?
Yeah, and it makes a little sense to me that, I don't know, I want to believe in progress and the good of humanity, but you can see why people would want to suppress knowledge and information. They've done it through history.
Oh, yeah.
And he's kind of breaking that mold. And, they blackmailed him, and that really did happen. He got blacklisted from Hollywood and shit, so I don't know, man. But we're here on the Snake Pit. I just wanted to start off by saying that shit.
I was saying, I can't wait to watch it, bro. I'm with my boss all week, so I'm waiting for him to leave so I can get back to just listening to podcasts.
Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, but so what do you go by? What's your name? I don't know what to call you.
No, it's Ismael. Or Ismael.
Izzy.
Or Iz. I go by Iz.
Yeah, that's what your daughter had told us. All right, so you're here. This is your second ever podcast.
Second ever podcast, bro.
Well, welcome to the world, man. It's so fun. I love it.
Appreciate it, man.
What was the other one you did?
I did the one with Ricky and Morgan.
Oh.
The fuck you did or something like that.
Fuck you do?
Yeah, fuck you do.
You talking about driving and shit?
I guess all the fucking jobs I've had in the past and shit.
Have you had a lot?
It depends on, they said you can't count the ones I just walked in and walked out of. But I'm like, you can count those, bro. So I've had over fucking maybe 100 jobs. For real.
How old are you?
38.
Dang, so you just...
Well, because, all right, so I talked about it in that one. Before, I started working regular jobs, legit jobs. I don't know. I didn't like to work, bro. And so, I had that mindset that nobody could tell me what to do or anything. So I'd get a job and they would be like, man, we need you to clock in. I'd be like, fuck you, I'm out of here, bro. You don't tell me what to do.
God. Jesus Christ.
Or like I told Ricky and them, man, I was like, I quit jobs while filling the application out and shit. Like, fucking, I'm not working here.
Jesus Christ. I've always I've known some people like that. Like, how the fuck do you guys survive, man? That's always when I wonder.
Well, when you come from one lifestyle and try to be another, it's hard. It's a hard transition, talking in code and shit.
Let's talk about your life. Let's talk about it. Would you describe your life as having a hard life? So you were born in East Lubbock, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, born and raised in East Lubbock during the 90s. When we had actual gangs, and then let's see, bro, from 1st to 4th grade, we were homeless. We lived in a 1979 Buick LeSabre. So not only was I in the hood, bro, I was the poor kid in the
God damn.
We used to take showers at the car wash and all kinds of shit before school,
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then fucking, you'd only eat during school, so during the weekends, you'd fucking be hungry and shit. But I was with my mom was a single mom, so my dad dipped out when I was born. And so that's how we ended up all fucked up and shit. But
the Irish fella. I mean, Italian, yeah. So you're, right off the bat, you're
the fucking Fonzie motherfucker.
You're living no dad.
Yeah.
In a car.
In a car, fucking during the peak of violence and shit in Lubbock.
So do you have siblings?
Mm-hmm.
It's always interesting to hear these stories because I grew up completely fucking different.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
Just a whole different. I'm gonna get into when people tell me like Mexicans,
mm-hmm.
There's a
no,
mustache. People rep that shit hard here from because I grew up here.
Yeah.
Pretty much from 13 on. This has been my home. Central Lubbock is my hood.
Yeah.
And I now my girlfriend, she grew up around, I hate to say it like that, around those people.
Yeah.
I did it. So there is a difference.
Yeah.
And even the Mexican, people say I'm white, I'm like, well, fuck y'all then. I guess I am. White boy summer, here we go. That's why I say shit like that, though, for real. And so there is a whole, people the Rasta, that type of shit.
Yeah,
is real for, I guess, even for you because you grew up in
that ain't me, bro.
No,
I grew up around number of black people,
black
bro.
People. I didn't. Well, I was gonna get into that.
Oh yeah.
But so I'm like, okay, I don't, even in my own town, Lubbock's not that big. So even 10 minutes east,
yep,
whole different world.
MLK.
I have no idea about.
Yeah.
Which is
it's wild, bro. Like I said, I grew up over there, and then we weren't homeless the whole time. Don't get it twisted. We were homeless for a little bit, and then my grandma would let us live with her, and so she was right off of MLK. But I don't know if you know where Unifirst is. I don't even know if you know anything about over there. But there's Unifirst, a little cleaning clothes place.
I'm familiar with MLK near Hell's Gates.
Oh, okay.
That's about what I'm familiar with.
Well, I was over there in Crip territory, basically.
Yo, let me tell you a story. So I had a buddy from when I was 19 to 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That was my dog, Tyrone. He was like you. He's Mexican, but he grew up on the east side.
Yeah.
His name's Tony, but they call him Tyrone. And I remember one time he's an alcoholic. That's ultimately what killed him. Rest in peace. He was down on a Sunday. He calls me. This is nothing new. He's like, hey, I need a ride to the east side. I know bootleggers over there. I really need some drink. And I was like, fuck it. He's going to pay me anyway. So I drove into the neighborhoods over there off of MLK. And, this is just the truth. Nothing but black people.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And I was scared. Again, I just told you how I grew up. And he He's like, he just gets out of the car. Everybody's shaking his fucking hands. He knows everybody there, and I'm like, okay, we're cool.
Yeah.
He gets his shit and leaves, man. That's the only like experience I have in the neighborhoods of that area.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, this fool knows. He does. I was like, damn, he's legit. He knows all these people over here.
Yeah. No, bro, it was like its own. Back when I was growing up, it was like its own little town, man. Like I literally tell people all the time, I don't remember ever seeing a white person in person until I was like 10 years old.
Damn.
Like seriously. Up until then, I thought they were just like movie stars and rich. You know, because we never would leave past like university this way, west, you know.
That's
So-
as far as you went.
Yeah, we had everything we had over there, you know, like United, you know what I'm saying? We had everything. So you really didn't have to leave that little area. And it was kind of like its own town. It's crazy, you know? But for me, like I said, you know, when I lived with my grandma, she spoke nothing but Spanish. But on our block, there was maybe 3 Mexican families. And none of us talked to each other. Like all the Mexican families were beefing.
Oh shit.
Like I'm talking about from my grandma's generation to us, and we had no fucking idea why, you know. But we weren't allowed to talk to them. They weren't allowed to talk to us. So all my homies were black, man. All my little homies, you know, that I hang out with. And in my family, me and my cousin Jermaine are the only half-breeds. You know what I'm saying? My cousin Jermaine's half black, and then I'm half, I guess, fucking Italian, you know? So my grandma fucking hated us, bro.
Really?
Hardcore. Hardcore, like you said, like, if you're not just Mexican,
Yeah.
fucking you're nothing, you know?
Yeah, dude.
So
Yeah, man.
amongst my little family and my little homies and shit, like, we literally thought when I was little, we thought I was albino black.
I remember. Yeah, I was gonna ask you to tell me about that. Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm real fucking light, bro. So the only thing we had ever seen this light over there was an albino black dude. So they used to be like, is this albino?
Damn. Is that small of a world for y'all?
Oh, fuck yeah. That was
Yeah.
it. That was it.
Damn.
And then, like I said, you know, I lived in that fucking car, and then all the gang violence and shit that you would see.
What school did you go to?
I went to Estacado High School, but I went to Posey Elementary, which that closed down a long time ago.
Well, middle school.
I ended up going to the white side of town for middle school. That's how I refer to shit.
Yeah.
You know, black side, Mexican side, white side, because that's how it was. Like, you could take a map of Lubbock back then, and like you were saying, man, anything east of Avenue Q was all black, and then central was Mexican. Anything west was all white. You know,
Northsiders, man. They're serious about that shit too.
and then Mexicanos were the craziest ones in Lubbock, bro. Like, I was like, God damn. It was
Bro.
more scary to go towards Tech than being on the east side.
I saw. So I don't know if you've seen the news about this. There was this she's running for Secretary of State from Missouri. She's a woman. I guess she's Latino. But she made a video of her running, and she was like, in America, you can be anything you want, just don't be gay and retarded.
Oh, yeah.
and
No,
I think that's what she said. I know it was one of them was gay. The other one might have been some other word.
like together, or you can be, it's
Don't
okay
be gay.
separately.
She was just like, you can be anything, just don't be gay and retarded. And, you know, I think there's a separation. But the whole point was, like, on Twitter, somebody was like, the next Adolf Hitler in America is going to be Latino. And I was like, yeah, the Mexicans are evil, ruthless, mean sons of... You think white people are racist. You guys out there, your little worlds. Nah, Mexicans are mean as fuck, dude. They're racist, mean bastards. The old ones, anyways. I don't know.
Well,
The
I agree
old
with
ones
you.
are
though.
mean motherfuckers, man. And I'm a sensitive little boy, but I can even say y'all mean motherfuckers. Very racist, very, very, very racist. And you know, I can laugh about it too now. I'm like, what do you don't gonna cause any harm to me. I don't give a fuck what you think, but you guys are fucking. I don't know how you. You want to hear another story? I've been waiting to tell this fucking
What's up,
story.
bro?
So I gotta be careful how I say this because it's family members. So I'll just bleep out who. She's 70s, late 70s.
Yeah.
See, she's in real bad health right now. She's going to physical therapy, and she basically got kicked out of. It's in
Okay.
small town.
Yeah.
She got kicked out because she was being very mean to a woman. Lo and behold, these two women had beef way back from when my thought that lady accused her of stealing her husband.
Okay. Okay.
So it's like, what, 50 years later? And that beef is still fucking there, dude. The resentment is still fucking there, dude.
Remember I said the Mexicans on the block didn't get along?
Is it still like that?
Same story with my grandma. Accused of their husbands.
See, it's always some bullshit like that, isn't it?
That's the old family beef.
Fucking off. And you know what they probably were? They want to be conservative, you know. Those women are nasty too. I'll be hearing shit from my them older ladies like, oh, come on now, don't be telling me that bullshit. You guys are just as nasty. They talking about us being like weird. No, we've always been the same. Everybody, all generations have been whores and fucking sluts and shit.
They just did it all on the down low.
Yeah,
and
you didn't hear about it. You didn't have fucking Instagram. But no, I thought that was funny. I'm like, God, you guys carried hate in your heart for 50 fucking years. That's some real shit, dog. Part of me respects it. I'm like, that's a real hater, man. That's a real fucking hater.
And then to bring the kids in on it, you know,
hey,
you hate their kids, you hate their kids. You don't know why. All because grandma, you know.
That's why wars start, I guess. Huh? Yeah, dude, that's fucking Jesus. So when was the first time you kind of explored out of your little past university type shit?
I feel you. So, man, like I said, we were off and on probably till about 4th grade, and then we got on Section 8. I don't know if you know what Section 8 is.
No, I do not actually.
So it's like government assistance where they help you pay for your housing and shit. So we got on that, but the one that they moved us to was in the white neighborhood, way over there by the mall apartment complex. So I had a culture shock, bro. I went from all black to all white.
Yeah, that is crazy you say that because the mall's just down the street.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
where at? Because my girlfriend lives right. Well, damn it. Yeah, she lives over there.
Yeah, it was over there close to the mall. There's apartments kind of a little bit past that neighborhood, but it was a Section 8 over there, and that's where we stayed at. And like I said, it was just crazy, bro. Going from that to that, you know. And then, believe it or not, that's the first time I encountered racism. That was the first time I was Mexican.
Oh, shit. What happened?
A fucking teacher at the elementary I went to called me a spick.
Whoa.
And I didn't know what the fuck I had never heard that shit, bro. So I went home and I was like, Mom, this fucking teacher called me a spick. What the fuck is that? And so.
How'd that happen? What happened?
I mean, I was a piece of shit, bro. I'll be honest, you know, I came from the hood, bro. I was cussing, doing all kinds of stupid shit. All my family were gangbangers, so that's what the fuck I kind of wanted to associate with. So when I went over there, I brought
But you're in elementary?
Yeah, 4th grade.
Yeah,
5th grade.
You can't blame it. I mean, come on now.
5th grade.
You're a fucking kid, dude.
So she just got mad. And
what school was it?
Western.
That's where I went
Western
for a little bit. That's what I thought it was.
You're like, I know.
Well, I used to live over there.
Oh, for real?
On the other side of Slide.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to live over there. So I went to Western, and then I moved right in front of the mall. You know where that McDonald's is?
Yeah.
By the mall, I used to live in those neighborhoods.
Okay.
So I went to a different one right over here, and then we moved here.
Yeah. No, that's where I was at. That was 5th, 6th grade over there. And then junior high, I don't know if you ever saw that I put online, but when I went over there is when I got diagnosed with dyslexia. You know, so on the east side, bro, I mean, they never really tested me, so I wasn't in special ed or anything. But when I went over there, they automatically were like, yo, we think this kid's got a learning disability. And so they said I was dyslexic, put me in special ed. And then because of that, I couldn't go to Smiley Wilson. That was where I was supposed to go. All my homies and shit. They sent me to fucking Ed Irons, which was preppy ass white people.
Yeah, that's a different white folk.
Yeah, and so I had to go over there for their little special class. But the funny fucking shit, bro, they told my mom that the only fucking bus that would bus me out there was literally the short bus, bro. Those little van buses.
You're a legit short bus?
And there was some, I guess we can say that now.
Hey, man, no, we ain't fucking filtering ourselves no more.
All right, fuck it. There was a retarded ass dude and a dude in a wheelchair that I called Professor X.
Whew. Welcome to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. That's fucked up. So you were with them, though. You were associated with that.
They put, special ed. I was in class with them motherfuckers, bro.
Just because you couldn't, what was that, you can't read or what?
Can't read or
Because
write.
Your brain mixes up the word. It's not like intelligence.
Nah, it ain't intelligence. It's just, like you said, everything's crossed, backwards. So when you read something, it's supposed to go to one side, it goes to the opposite side.
Oh, is that
so
what happens?
recalling it, it's not coming from the right side.
Oh, okay, I get you now.
Yeah, but yeah, anybody, you know, like you had a lazy eye, you're a minority, you're in a wheelchair.
You got a lazy eye?
Oh, anything. They're going to throw you in that fucking special ed, bro.
Those poor kids back then.
That's how they did it, bro.
No, see, I hear these stories. I mean, no wonder why everything went PC and like, whoa, shit was fucking shitty for a long time, dude.
I didn't make it any better on myself, bro. Like, I want to start, like, when I start getting better at the stand-up shit, I'm going to talk about the story. Because, like, to me, it's funny looking back on this shit. Because you got to think about it, bro. Hey, let me paint the picture for you. A little Mexican dude from the east side basically thinks he's black, gets sent over here to the white side of town. You know, I sounded a little different, you know, than I'm supposed to. And then around that time, bro, I know you're younger than me, but like Cash Money Millionaire, all these motherfuckers were popping, bro. So in their songs, they would be doing shit like, you know, making noises and shit. So I'm going to fucking Ed Irons and shit, like throwing up gang sign.
Oh, yeah, you probably were. Like, this kid's retarded.
Yeah, like this fucking retarded motherfucker getting off the short bus.
And shit
bro.
was probably different, too, like white folks. Shit wasn't as integrated back then, probably either, huh?
Nah, it was still getting to that point,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, I'm getting off that fucking bus, bro, with them fucking retarded kid.
Oh, God.
And that dude, bro, I talked about it like, so every day they come pick me up and they'd already have them on the bus. And I'd get on the bus, dude, and the retarded kid was like big as fuck, bro. Fat motherfucker. And he always had throw up on his shirt. This fool would always be laid out in the middle of the fucking aisle. So I'm like trying to get over this dude, and like he had a handler. And so she would just be like, just climb over him. You know? So they'd leave him laid out in the middle of the fucking chairs. So I'd sit down, bro. And I swear, like, it never failed. Somehow this motherfucker would end up behind me on the way, and he liked to kick me in the back of the fucking head, bro. And then he'd be like, psh.
He was a little fucker, was he?
Yeah, I was like, man, we're getting fucking punked by a fucking retarded motherfucker and shit.
Holy shit.
And so, like, for real, man, like, I can't make this shit up, bro. We'd pull up. I hated it, dog, because we'd pull up at the same time as the normal buses.
Oh.
So normal bus is there, and here we come, fucking the wheels on the bus go round. You know, like, fucking. So I'm over here trying to get off as fast as I can and get away from the bus. And this fat motherfucker would always come up, Ismael, and just bear hug me from behind, bro. Just like, you know, and then people be looking and shit. Then on them fucking buses, bro, when they had to get Professor X off, they had to open the door, and it's like a loud ass fucking elevator.
So he's just looking at you.
So they're like, did Is just get off that fucking bus? I'm like, fuck. So that was pretty much my whole fucking 7th grade.
You only went there 1 year?
Nah, I went 7th and 8th.
Y'all were. See, so when I was at Wester,
Yeah.
that was the last year that 6th grade was there.
Okay.
And then it was K through 5, 6th, 7th, and 8th in middle school, and 9th through 12th in high school.
Yeah.
So they had switched it right after I left Wester.
So no, when I went there, it was still the 7, 8, 9. So I went 7, and then by 8, I had regained my reputation. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I love when I have comedians on because I can talk about this. I'm gonna tell this story. So when I was in middle school, there's a guy like that. He was a special. Because I'm specifically talking about him, I'll say he's special ed.
Yeah.
And he was like, now that I look back at it, mind you, this is my middle school brain. I'm recalling my middle school memories. I think he was like fully developed as a middle schooler. But
Yeah.
I think they stay longer too. So I think they 15, 16 sometimes in middle school. He would shit with the stall open.
Yeah.
And he had the biggest dick ever for little Roy to see. It was like it hanging when he was shitting for you guys out there. And I was like 12, 13, innocent. I mean, I knew who she was.
Yeah.
But like, this is a grown ass fucking man shitting with the door open, and he's special ed. And I'm like, that was pretty jarring to see as a little. And it was just big white dick just hanging out. Nobody did anything about it. Whatever.
Nah.
What can you do?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm like, fuck, dude. I just thought about that. Fuck, dude. I have all these memories in my head. Just need to get them out.
But check it out. Let me tell you this shit. So what's fucked up about that whole situation though? So I had a homeboy that went to the same apartments as me, and he went to that school. I think it was like in the 8th grade. So now we're in the 8th grade. And so he did a program that was called Jumpstart. And so what it was is like, say you failed, if you did good or some shit, they'd let you take this program where you basically took the grade you failed and the grade you're supposed to be in to get you where you're supposed to be.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So he was there. And so I remember in 8th grade, like, this towards the middle of the school year, I'm like, bro, how the fuck do you get to school, bro? What do you mean? He's like, the bus picks us up. I was like, the bus picks you up? Remember, I'm riding the fucking short bus, the only bus that's supposed to pick you up, you know? So I'm like, what fucking bus picks you up? He's like, the bus. And so we out there together and shit. And all of a sudden, I see a big-ass bus, bro, with all the little Jumpstart gangster motherfuckers and shit. And then he's like, there's my bus. And I'm like, so it's going to Irons, bro? He's like, yeah. I was like, the fuck? And here comes the wheels on the bus go. I'm like, the fuck? Like, so I went home, bro, the next, after school. I'm like, Mom, why the fuck am I riding this bus, man? There's another bus that tells me fucking, because they said since you're in special ed, you gotta ride this. So there was a whole other bus they could have took me to fucking
Did you get
school.
on it?
Fuck no, bro. They left me in the special ed bus, bro.
You weren't allowed to get on the...
Fuck no, because they were supposed to just be for the Jumpstart kids. But, I mean, on the cool, bro, I was an asshole in junior high, and the principal didn't like me. So I'm sure they were just like, nah, fuck that little motherfucker. Like, he's going to ride the short bus.
Did you play sports in middle school?
Yeah.
Was, what's his name? Who was the coach?
Oh, bro, I wouldn't know that shit.
Hold on, let me think. I'm thinking real hard real quick. Why can't I think of his name? Oh. Fuck, it's going to fuck with me. No, never mind. Anyways, yeah, because I had heard that my old baseball coach started at Irons. And it sounds about that right time.
As a football coach?
As a football coach.
What year would that have been? That would have been like, it was 99, 98, 99.
So, yeah, it sounds about right.
Yeah, I didn't fucking, bro. I didn't, like, to be honest with you, bro, I was still doing stupid shit on the side of school, so I didn't give a fuck about school.
Why can't I think of his name, though? This is fucking bothering me. Stupid.
I know it was Coach something.
yeah. Thank you.
There you go, bro. I done gave you the
Fuck, what was his fucking name? God damn it. Let me text my friend.
Oh, man.
Yeah, man. So you go, now you finish there.
Yeah.
With the retards.
Yeah. But I mean, like you said, I played football. I played, so I got into football when I was 12.
Metter. Coach Metter.
There you go.
That was him?
I don't know who the fuck he is.
Oh.
I'm just saying, there you go.
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't pay attention to them like that, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nah, what do you call it? My mom put me in football when I was 12 because, I grew up with just my mom. So I was real feminine, bro, like at 11 and shit. I'm on the true, bro. Like,
pussy.
I was over there walking around, hey. So she was
with the retards?
Yeah, she was like, you need to be manly. So she put me in football and shit. Like I said, I've talked about that. But it's like, I hit real good and I was fast. I didn't know anything about the fucking game. That's
all you had to be in middle school.
Pretty much. And so I was running back at Irons.
Nice.
Yeah.
He might have been your coach. So you go to Estacada?
Oh, nah, I went to, altogether, elementary, junior high, high school, I probably went 7 different schools.
5?
Yeah.
Just from?
All kinds of fucked up shit, bro. We had a fucked up life. But I ended up at Estacado the last 2 years before I dropped out.
There you go. That's for you.
Appreciate it, man.
Now,
What's up?
This whole time, since you grew up with black people,
Yeah.
Did you date black women?
I've dated every color.
But back then, were you dating black women, or you didn't give a fuck?
Just depended where I was at. Like,
were you allowed to date white women? Is that an appropriate question?
Nah, there was no, you can't date nobody. Like my mom, bro, by the time I
was
But
them, like their parents, like.
Oh, no.
Dude, so my if he was here, could tell you, he went to Friendship, one of his family members, back in the day.
Yeah.
And the principal, like, somebody in the school was like, your son can't date my daughter because he's Mexican and she was white. Like, they didn't make it a big deal, but they came to his house at his door and was like, he's not allowed to date my daughter type shit. So
I never dated like that.
Oh, no.
Like, it was more like we just
you just
fucked.
fucking?
Yeah. So, I mean, I was never fucking.
When did you lose your virginity? How old were you?
I was was 12.
Fuck. You were fucking early.
I almost became a dad at 13.
Were you fucking girls your age? Were you getting
Nah,
raped?
she was 16.
So you were getting raped.
Would you call it? Ain't rape, bro?
That's statutory rape, my
bro,
friend.
Nah, bro.
If a 16-year-old male fucks a 12-year-old girl, that's statutory
Now
rape.
it is.
It should be anyways.
No, now. Well, no. If it's a girl, yeah. But
Same shit,
nah.
Just accept it, all right, brother.
I guess, bro. Back then was different, bro.
I mean, I get it. I know
like,
it's different, but now,
yeah,
it should be the
because
same.
you gotta also like with me, bro. Like, look, I didn't grow up with the dad. My mom wasn't the best mom. Like, even though she raised me, she was kind of fucked up. So by the time I was 11, bro, I was basically a man.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
You had to take care of yourself.
Yeah, and I was already involved in the streets.
Were you doing shit by then, like drugs or drinking anything?
Yeah, by the time I was 12, yeah.
Were you
Like doing everything.
hard drugs?
Nah, not hard to. Nah, I didn't do that shit because I saw what it would do. So I was just smoking weed, drinking.
Oh, that's see, you are older because weed's not a drug.
Well, there you go. I didn't mean it like that.
You are old head. So you're 12 and this girl fucks you, and she's 16.
Yeah, but I pursued the shit out of her.
Was she a Jersey? Was she a virgin?
Nah.
Okay. So.
No, I was, but she. But here's what's funny.
I'm assuming no condom.
Nah, no condom. But here's what's funny, bro. I fucked her, and I ain't even bullshitting. You know how most people are like, you fall in love? I fucked her, and my thought was, I wonder if they all feel like this. And so I pursued. I was like, let me go out there and find out.
Oh, shit.
I wasn't like, oh, I'm in love with you. It was like.
So you're whoring around.
Oh,
since
fuck
12.
yeah. Fuck yeah. And then I remember, I don't know if she really was pregnant or not, like, honestly. But she was like, I had a miscarriage. And I'll be honest, I didn't know what the fuck that was. I was like, congratulations.
Oh, shit.
Like, congratulations, Ali.
Apparently that's pretty common. Like, the older I get, like, very common, actually.
Yeah.
More common than it's not.
And then allegedly, I've dated a 28-year-old at 14. Allegedly.
I guess
it was different, bro. It was different.
It was a different time.
It was different.
I'm sure
bro.
it might still go on, but whatever.
Yeah.
Damn. So you didn't. Were you like when you were going? So did you didn't really give a fuck about school? Or did
Nah,
you
bro.
not?
I didn't give a fuck.
It was just
about
the
school.
streets and women.
Yeah, food. I went to school to fuck, food, and because I had to, like, you know. And then I was making a profit at school too, so.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
I sold candies. Candy bars.
To the white folks?
To the white folks.
Did you ever sell, like, cocaine? No, just weed?
I didn't even sell weed, bro.
You really...
I sold candy,
Yeah,
bro. What are you talking about, bro?
But you were making money.
Yeah.
See,
creatine. Sold creatine to people.
Shut the fuck up. What was the hardest drug you ever sold? I mean, this is way back when. Who gives a fuck?
Creatine.
That didn't exist back then. But so okay, so did you graduate?
No, bro, I dropped out. I got my girl pregnant and then I dropped out.
Are you still with the lady?
Nah.
And this is
Actually, no, so man, if you want to fast forward to that part.
Well, hold on.
All right, what's up?
So you have your daughter.
Yeah, I've had custody of her since I was 17.
That's not what I'm talking. Y'all had your daughter at 17.
I was 16.
16. This is the one I met?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that's going to be 21.
Okay, yeah. So I met her. She came out to Lords of Film. This is why I met her.
Yeah.
Pause on that. So it doesn't work out with the baby mama.
Yeah, no, because by that point, I had gave up being stupid, and I was trying to like be. I was pursuing football hardcore on the cool, because I was pretty good at it in high school, and
Were you this big?
I was. Well, when I was
Muscular?
when I was 17, I was 235 pounds, 17% body fat.
You were a unit.
I was a unit, bro. I played middle linebacker and power running back. I ran a 4.6 840.
Fuck.
I was a big motherfucker and I hit hard.
Were you being pursued by colleges?
Yeah.
But then the kid happened.
Yeah, but on the cool too. Like I'm honest about it. So, like I said, I never gave a fuck about school, bro. I was always doing other shit. I just went to play. Like the only reason I got to play is because I was in special ed. So they didn't give a fuck about my grades, you know, because I couldn't read or write anyway. So I was a good enough athlete that they just let me play. And so I had two coaches at Estacado that were kind of like putting my shit out there to colleges. Because on the cool, nobody in my family, I made it the furthest. I made it to 11th grade. Nobody else even made it that far, you know. So we didn't know what the fuck college was as far as like scholarship. I didn't know what the fuck that meant, bro. So when they were like, you could have a scholarship, I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is. My mom didn't really know, you know? So they were putting me out there and kind of telling me on the cool, like, hey, son, you know, you got a real chance at, you know, playing football. I wasn't going to go Division I. I had that talent, but because of my grades, I would have had to do a lower level and then, you know, moved up. But let's see, 16, I got my girl pregnant. And so right at the beginning of my senior year is when she had my baby, my daughter. And so, like I said, I kind of gave up being a fucking idiot in the streets. And I was kind of like, let me get this football thing a shot. Well, she didn't like that. She was attracted to that other type of dude. You feel what I'm saying?
She wanted a thug?
She wanted that fucking guy, you know? And so, believe it or not, bro, she gave me that whole speech. Like, I can't be with a motherfucker like you know, blah, blah, blah. And then I ended up, we had a battle for custody. But I got cut. I'm not going to put her on blast, but like, it was very rare for the dude to get the kid.
It is, yeah.
But the way she showed up, the condition she and her new dude showed up to the court in, they were like, he's the father. He's going to take the baby. If that,
So
does that make any kind of sense?
Without being too deep.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So I got custody of my daughter at 17. She was a year old.
In the 90s.
No, that was 2004.
2004.
Yeah. So, and when I got custody, of course, you know, now my mom's like, well, you got to take care of a kid. You know, you can't do that playing football. And I was like about to start my senior year, you know. So, like I said, bro, I never cared about school. So I was halfway in, halfway out. So for me, it was easy to fucking drop the fuck out, you know.
Yeah.
Now, in hindsight, I'm like, I probably could have stayed playing football.
Okay, so remind me again, what was you were
What?
235.
235.
How tall are you?
5'11".
5'11". You're my height.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 6 foot.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, you kind of taller than me, bro.
You're about my height. You're 235. So that's 50 pounds on me.
17.
I'm guessing you're ripped at this point.
Yeah.
You're a specimen almost.
My fucking thighs and my fucking ass.
How much you fucking squatting at this point?
Oh shit. I wasn't that strong, bro. I wasn't the strongest. Like I was probably maybe my max was like 420
Oh, okay.
squat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like maybe 360, 350
But you were
bench.
fucking fast.
Yeah. I was all lower body.
And you could hit.
Yeah. Like a motherfucker. And I wasn't afraid to hit.
So you just all of that you just said, usually fuck it.
Yeah.
You quit.
Yeah. And then I think a lot of the agility came from I would do like kickboxing in the off seasons and shit.
Oh, okay.
So I had a lot
So
of
you kind of know how to fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, knew how. I'm fat now. I'm 350 pounds now, bro. I ain't
I
fighting
just
shit.
punch you in the liver.
I'm fighting the win now.
I just run a circle around you if I have to.
I couldn't throw a round out to save my life, bro.
Wait, how much are you right now?
350.
And I, if I'm not mistaken, I saw on Facebook they said you're pretty much healthy.
Yeah, fucking healthy, bro. Well, I'm
relatively
1 point away from diabetic, whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah, whatever that means, huh?
Yeah, that's what she fucking said.
It's light work, right? Diabetes.
They were like, if you just diet and exercise, I said, fucking, let's talk about reality and shit. What the fuck?
Well, that is reality, dog. You want to get old, right? You want to have grandkids?
Hell no, not anytime soon, bro. Shit.
Well, I mean, saying though, if it happens,
oh fuck, dog.
you want to be
yeah,
able to fucking run with them.
I guess. No, I'm just playing.
I literally think that far ahead.
Yeah,
I don't even have any kids, and I'm like,
no.
I want to work. I want to be old and being able to move.
Oh,
At least be able to like take care of myself when I'm old. If I get to that point.
You know what, on the cool, bro? I ain't trying to be morbid. I always thought I was gonna check out early, bro.
I don't say that.
I always
You put that out there.
Well, no, because like the men in my family die at 60. They don't really make it past 60.
I'm assuming they don't take care of themselves.
Well, yeah.
So, there you go.
I feel you. Okay, Captain Obvious.
I'm trying to help you. Man.
No, I feel you,
live a
bro.
long time.
I feel you. I need to probably get those injection shots, that testosterone in the ass, and then I'll be all fucking.
No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm no expert, but I heard those are, well, they are good for you. I heard they bring out everything. So, like, if you have, like, cancer or you're predisposed to something like disease, it accelerates everything in your body. So everything's coming out.
I thought it just gives you titties and shit. I was like, I already got that, bro.
I mean, yeah, it will if you don't work out. But I'm no expert here, so don't fucking take my advice. I'm 3 beers deep. But I've heard that like that shit'll work if it works, but it can really fuck you up too if you're not careful with it. Obviously, those guys who do it a lot got all the money and doctors in the world. So they're going, once a month or whatever.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't want to be that big anyway because I ain't got no fucking cartilage in my knees.
I wouldn't. I was watching. You watched Iron Claw?
Iron Claw was it?
The movie?
Oh, that wrestling.
Was that your friend? I'm like, fuck, dude. I was motivated, but then obviously that's like roids and shit. I'm, like, I'm cool with just being lean and 180, 190.
Yeah.
Not being that big that's money. That's fucking money. So yeah, but you just told me before that you really weren't working. You didn't fucking care about a job or anything.
Oh, that was way back in way
so
back in the
even
day,
when you had your daughter, like, are you or are you just selling?
My mom forced me to work.
You just selling creatine? Is that what you're doing?
No, I had stopped by that point, bro. That's why she didn't want to be with me, my baby mama.
Oh, okay. So you had to just get a real job.
Yeah, so I got custody of my daughter. And true story, bro. Like my mom, so I don't speak Spanish. I kind of like understand it more now.
Speak Italian.
I don't even fucking speak. I never met that side. But fucking, my mom took me out. So it's Cooper now, but back then they were barely building all them houses. All right. So my mom's like, you need a fucking job. And so she took me way the fuck out there with the Mexicans from Mexico. I ain't even playing, bro. She pulls up to just random fucking house and she's like, get out the fucking car, go tell them you need a job. And I'm like, man, I can't fucking speak Spanish. Get the fuck out of the car and go tell them. So I'm like, all right. I get out the car, bro. My mom shuts the door and fucking
Ooh. God bless.
Leaves me, bro. So I'm just like, fuck.
Man, those Mexicans work too,
man,
dude.
Bro. So I walk up and I'm like, hey, I need a job. And they don't know what the fuck I'm saying, And so there's always that one Mexican that kind of understands English. And he's like, yeah, And I'm like, I need a job. Trabajo, I'm like, yeah. Okay, whatever. And then so I started working with them. But like that day I also was like, can I get a ride home? Because I'm way the fuck out there. But I started basically working with Mexicans building houses.
Okay.
And so that kind of where I got my skill set.
So you helped develop New Lubbock.
Just that little area for about a year. But it was cool working with them, bro, because like we taught each other, like, they taught me Spanish somewhat. I taught them a little bit of English, but like I always say, we did sign language. So they would be like, mijo, necesita, they'd say whatever the fuck, but they would be like, bzz, bzz, bzz. I'm like, oh, drill. And they'd be like, drill.
Yeah,
So I was
shout out
teaching
to them
them.
folks, man, I tell you.
But funny story, like I've said this shit before, bro. So we worked, I guess they were subcontractors, all right? And there was this white dude that was the boss or foreman or whatever the fuck. Well, that motherfucker would come. He came out one day and he saw me, and he heard me talking English and shit to him. So this motherfucker's like, "Hey, I'm gonna make you the translator for me, so you're gonna translate what I need them to do." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah," So I was making 10 when I started. He gave me $11 an hour.
Nice.
To translate, and so he would be like, "You tell them sons of bitches to move that shit over there, whatever." And then when he would fucking leave, I'd go over there and be like, "Hey, you El hombre necesito you move this over there." Like fucking broken Spanish and English. And so I got away with that for a while, bro. And then one day that motherfucker showed up and he was like, it was about to rain and shit. So he was like, "Hey, you tell that son of a bitch get all the fucking sheetrock inside the fucking house," because we'd already framed it out. And hurry up, and I'm just like, all right, I'm waiting for him to fucking leave. He doesn't fucking leave. So I'm just like, oh shit. Like, so I go and, I'm just like, "Oh yeah, el hombre dije, move all this shit inside." And he's like, "What the fuck, son?" He's like, "I could have fucking said that shit my goddamn self." He's like, "Tell him in Spanish." And I was like, "Bro, I don't speak Spanish, bro. What the fuck?" It just, everything just blew up that day.
Oh, fuck. Did you get fired?
Nah, he didn't fire me, bro. I think, like, he thought it was funny. Like, like, this little motherfucker, like.
Damn. Why damn.
But I worked with them for a while, bro. And then after that, I got into apartment maintenance. And I did that for like 14 years. That's how I took care of my baby.
And then now, what are you doing now?
Now I'm a regional maintenance tech. So, you know those little shopping centers? They got like different little stores.
Mm-hmm.
We have a client or an investment group, I guess, from New York that bought a bunch of those in West Texas. And so I work this region for them. And I
So it's all from New York, them bastards.
Well, the investors.
I'll be damn.
And so they gave me a company van, you know, and I kind of just go check their shit out, work on any little maintenance shit they need.
I'll be damn.
It's Cadillac, bro. That's why I can listen to so many podcasts.
There you go. There you go.
Because fucking everything's, 2 hours away?
Pretty much, huh?
Yeah, except Roswell. I got to go there tomorrow.
What do you think about that place?
Roswell? It's a trip, bro. It's a trip. Fucking, they're all about the alien motherfucking shit.
What do you think about that?
What, aliens? Man, bro. I don't know.
I've been to Roswell once.
Yeah.
I went to Whataburger there. It was pretty cool.
I can go different. Let me just say, my philosophy on everything is all that I know is I know nothing at all.
That's a good idea.
That's my philosophy.
That's a good way to think about it.
That's it.
But it's fun to think about.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
So I'll say this to anybody. So I know we have mainly Lubbock listeners, but so for anybody who's not familiar with where we're at right now, or the idiots that live here and let me take that back. You guys aren't idiots. The guys that like you who did never travel outside of Lubbock for a while, you guys aren't idiots. I'm sorry, that was a bad word. I've been drinking beer.
Fucking mean guy. I'm gonna go cry later.
Yeah. Okay. So if you travel, well, we can get into a lot of it actually. So if you travel to where you went today, Clovis.
Mm-hmm.
So there's two things I think about when I think about Clovis now. So there's the Clovis people, which for a while mainstream science said were kind of the first Americans, humans in that area ever.
Okay.
We're talking the first humans that crossed the Bering Strait kind of came to that area. That's 2 hours from where we're from.
So from the migration theory?
Yeah. So they come in, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, I don't know. They stop in Clovis.
Okay.
Because there's a site there that they discovered where they believe these humans were chilling. So we have that. That's 2 hours from where we're from. And another thing I heard about from Clovis was because there's I think it's Air Force Base.
Yeah, I think they got one there.
So that motherfucker one of the motherfuckers that used to work there, I don't know how high up he was. They say he helped facilitate faking the moon landing there.
Okay.
They filmed a little bit over there. That's 2 hours from here. So now we have Alamogordo, New Mexico. I think that's 5 hours from here, if I'm not mistaken. Give it 4 hours west. If anybody's familiar with their history, it's where they tested a nuclear bomb. The first one that ever blew up in the world. As far as we know it, anyways. That's not too far from here. So then we have Roswell, New Mexico, which is, how far is that from here?
2 hours.
2 hours.
No, 3 hours.
3 hours. Easy drive. Where they say aliens landed.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a hot spot of things not too far from us in the shithole state of New Mexico, might I add. I hate that fucking state.
Yeah.
But that is all within the vicinity of this area that we're recording this podcast in. And I find it all fascinating because I want to believe.
Yeah.
I do want to believe that aliens exist.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, what we know to be fact is they fired a nuke in Alamogordo.
Yeah.
They tested a lot of them over there too, I believe. And they say that's when aliens really started to pop up. Mm-hmm. It's when we fired off a nuke. So it makes sense that those motherfuckers were around that area. If, you know, it makes a lot of fucking sense that would be the first time, because we can get into some fucking like philosophical bullshit with aliens, but...
Did you hear that shit about the Russians, though, fucking with us?
See, I've heard this theory, too. Mm-hmm. I've heard that Putin sent some retards over here and put them in little crafts and
mutated them and shit. Like,
yeah.
Well, not mutated, but just
some fucked up people and just sent them down. And
yeah. So,
I've heard this. I've heard that it was our paratroopers preparing for D-Day.
Yep.
Makes a lot of sense, too. I don't know. But we do know that in Alamogordo, they tested the first ever nuclear bomb. That's where they popped that motherfucker off. Go watch Oppenheimer. Good movie. I don't know what to believe, but it is a fascinating area to me. There's a town not too far from Alamogordo, where those fuckers would go. All the scientists would go eat. There's a like a little diner that I want to go to. Because after that movie Oppenheimer came out, they talked about that diner. That's where Oppenheimer would go and eat. There's a burger he would order, so it's a special there.
Yeah.
And I want to go eat it. I want to go over there. It's not too far. It's a trip I want to go to one day. But I don't know, man. But what me and Bradley talk about a lot, it's crazy to think that they fired nukes off not too far from where we live, and that fucking radiation may have came to this area. That's a real life possibility.
Guarantee he came over here.
So I don't know, man. I was in Vegas not too long ago, about a month ago, and they used to fire off nukes right there too.
Yeah.
And it's like they didn't know what the fuck was going on with the radiation and shit. So I'm like, what did that do to the people? Did they make them dumb? Like, if you meet a lot of fucking West Texas, we're great, polite people, very respectful, but very much dumb as fuck. So I don't know.
Nah, I don't know the alien thing, bro. All right, man. I'm like, y'all want to believe, bro, but like, I don't know shit. Like I said, all that I know is I know nothing at all. So we just listen to what other people say, and we have to believe that they're telling us the truth.
That's a problem.
So I like to listen to the scientists. Like I like Neil deGrasse Tyson. And,
you like him?
I don't like hit or miss, bro. Hit or miss.
He's...
But you know how the motherfuckers talk about the universe is constantly expanding. And then they talk about how, like, even if you were to travel at the speed of light, you still couldn't fucking get here from the nearest.
This is one of the things Terrence Howard said. It's not.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
It's not. This is one of the things he says.
Okay, but don't ruin it for me. This is so up until I see that, this is what I believed. Okay. All right, so let me just so I'm like, okay, he got a scientist or multiple scientists saying they wouldn't be able to get here, right? So I used to always think, man, I believe in I'm not gonna say I believe. I accept the theory of evolution with humanity. All right, we evolved from a similar ancestor of apes and all that. So my theory was, and not my theory, goddamn, like I'm fucking retarded and shit. No, like, what if it's just another subset of humans that migrated into the ocean and evolved in the ocean, and they're way older than we are, way more technologically advanced than we are. So they're not extraterrestrial, but they're from here,
ultra-terrestrial,
from the ocean. And then, like you said, when we on the surface started popping shit off that could fuck up the world that we share, that's when these motherfuckers come up out the water. Because now they don't use, what is it?
UAP.
UFO. They use
UAP,
where they go up and down. Like,
yeah.
So if I had to put my money, bro, if I had to put my money on it, if I put my money on it, bro, like me and my wife talk about this shit too. If I had to put my money on it, logically, it's probably just advanced AI drones that we're seeing in the sky and shit.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they're going to push the alien shit just like they always have to kind of divert. But if it's not that shit, then I'm thinking the next plausible for me is it's just another subset of human species from the ocean.
Yeah.
Way more advanced. That in the past probably communicated more with us. But here's what I think. We're a more violent species than they are. So we probably were fucking them motherfuckers up. So they retreated to the ocean. Right? Because if you think about it, look, they look all, what are they supposed to be? Like little frail fucking things, and we're fucking big ass apes.
Yo, this is exactly what Terrence Howard said.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro.
He was talking about how they had to go deeper. So, of course, they evolved into what we think is graves because they're deeper. They don't need sunlight. They don't need yada, yada, yada. I don't know, man.
Let me find out on motherfucking Terrence Howard and shit.
You got to go listen to the episode, dog.
I swear I ain't seen it.
I have so much fucking just to say what you said because there's so much I've been thinking about. Fuck.
Man, fuck you.
So, we'll start with this. I don't know how much I believe in evolution anymore. I don't know if I believe in it anymore. I really don't.
You ever seen how humanity acts, bro? Territorial, tribal.
Know, but I don't know, man.
Chimps, bro.
Like, show me the paperwork that we evolved from.
I mean,
show me the evolution of something, dog.
Well, like they said, we didn't evolve from that shit. We share a common ancestor, 99.9%, whatever.
That's what Anunnaki are.
Yeah, they fucking.
Yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to.
Or is it fallen angels, bro?
We're going to get into that because it's fucking too much to think about right now. I've got a few to drink. So I'm just kind of going off. I'm trying to be a good podcaster. I was trying to listen to you without interjecting.
I feel you. Go ahead.
Again, like, I don't know if I believe in evolution anymore. I don't. I mean, you can make the argument that what the Bible says is true. I don't want to be that guy. Like, God just created man, dude. He just created it. I don't want to sound like a fucking idiot because I haven't gone into too much research, but it makes sense that evolution doesn't exist. Fuck, man. I don't know, because I just go back and forth between all these ideas of like. There's a lot of some of the military sightings that they've seen, those fuckers do go in the ocean. Mm-hmm. So but just because they are in the ocean, I don't know if I believe that they are from us or the aliens just live there.
Yeah.
The aliens come. I don't know if the aliens. I want to believe that the aliens are real, and then that's another thing too. Like you said, like we're more. Would you say like
more primal?
We're more primal than them. Like, what's to say that we are though?
Than them?
We don't know because they're alien.
They haven't killed us, and they have more better technology.
There's an idea that they were fighting wars in the stars way before we even fucking came. Like these ancient Indian texts are based off of a war that happened in the sky, you know. So I mean, what I'll say is,
what if that was us, bro?
So as Rattlesnake Roy, what interests me the most is a few things. Obviously, are they real? Mm-hmm. And and this is so I'll go back. I'm not gonna make a lick of sense when I listen to this again. As Terrence Howard was like, there is no life, there is no death. Yeah. It's just the universe just is existing, creating constantly.
Yeah.
So there is
energy doesn't dissipate.
So there's like, he used the example of like, what does a tree do? A tree blossoms and creates apples. So that's what planets do. It's just a life cycle that everything in the universe, because we're all one. I'm just narrowing it down to my dumb head. So the idea like every planet's cycle is to create life. So I do, for one, I do believe there's something that flows in. I think everything is connected.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, you can call it the Force, you can call it the Holy Spirit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I think that exists beyond our planet. I think the universe is God, we are God, and he's just like, he's in it. He might have created it. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
But I think he is the universe. We are the universe. So I think in that I'm saying like the one thing I'm very curious about with extraterrestrial life is, do they share some sort of chemistry with us in the sense that do they love? Do they have compassion? Do they have the capabilities of all this? Can an alien think like that's wrong? I shouldn't go to that planet and kill them all because I can. I'm not going to. This is what I think about. Like,
why would it care about us?
But why wouldn't it? It's life. You know, does it look at us like life? Does it look at us like... I don't go around killing things just because I can.
I mean, you kill
like
a
an
fly.
insect. I do, but I don't. I try not to when I can.
I feel you.
Does it have that mindset?
Yeah.
Is it a fucking AI robot created by another high advanced civilization that was sent here to fuck with us? I think about this a lot, especially after these 4 podcasts I just mentioned. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? And do they believe that? Are they spiritual?
Yeah.
Do they believe in a higher power? Did they believe they were created by something else?
Yeah.
Is God existent to them? I don't know. That's what I like. That's what fascinates me about, like, so again, like to what you said too, is it angels and fallen angels? Because I've heard this idea.
Yeah.
Is there benevolent beings that care about the universe and care about life, and then there are evil things that, or the opposite of benevolent, the absence of good in them? I think about that, like, and they say like, is what you're seeing throughout history, you perceive as a human to be an angel? Was it just an alien, an interdimensional being? This is all fascinating. I just hope when I die, I can see it all.
I got like my religious, not belief, but like thought process is kind of very controversial, bro. Very controversial.
Let's hear it.
Like, my wife is like, you better not say this.
Let's hear it.
Nah, so like I grew up, I never was a believer, bro. I was more like an atheist, but I was forced to be Catholic growing up. You know, the whole Sunday school, all that, you know. And so I can't read, but they would read the Bible to me and talk about the Bible and, you know, all that. Anyways, now that I've gotten into this alien thing and they talk about spiritualism and all that, you know, I had a homeboy that would read the Bible to me that was a born again Christian. And anyways, he would talk about like the stories of, I guess, Old Testament, New Testament, and all that, you know. And to me, I never really liked the Bible because it's too human centric. Everything in there is like, that sounds like something a human would do, not a deity. An all powerful deity wouldn't have those emotions and those feelings and those, in my opinion. All right. So I'm like, this is weird, bro. You know, and it's every religious book. It's all human centric. And so I was like, man, this doesn't sound like something a deity would write, you know, or even say. So my homeboy, if I could be wrong, but I think he mentioned there was like a story where something about God and the devil had some kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, but like basically God gave the devil domain of the earth and everything, universe and everything. Okay. So I would tell people, if you just read that section, God's telling you he gave everybody free will, but he gave domain to the devil and the demons and everything on earth. And life is a test, right? And it's a test of your love for God. And I guess, you know, however you would get to him. But that led me to actually believe that if we just say that statement's true, then everything on earth is satanic, including religions and everything. They're all false prophets. They're all there to deceive you. Because I was like, why is every religion preach against each other? Why is almost every one of them, we've had wars behind the beliefs. We've had, I'm like, if this was of God, it would basically be one religion, right? You know, in my opinion, if it was true. But if it was made to deceive and keep you away from God and knowing the true God, then you'd have all these deceptions. And then you can categorize the alien thing as another part of a deception. You can categorize simulation theory as another part of deception that the Satan and the demons portray on humanity. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, I feel what you're saying.
Like,
I mean, yeah, man. I will say that makes me believe in free will. If we're gonna go off what you said, it's the ability to choose, and that also makes me believe humans are very weak.
No, yeah,
and very vulnerable and stupid,
and
to allow that to fester. I think that's what happened. Look at the world; it's just allowing evil men to do evil things. I think we've allowed it too many times.
And the devil will give you anything if you follow him.
And we've just sold our soul to that motherfucker for money, for fame, for greed, power. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
And good old the man upstairs is like, I'm ready to throw a stone down there and kill all you motherfuckers.
I don't think he thinks that. I don't think it thinks that way.
Well, I believe though that things happen. Like, if we're gonna go off what I'll kind of believe in that. What Terrence Howard said was, it's all formatted and everywhere.
Yeah.
Things grow up, they blossom, they live, and then they die.
Yeah.
Planets do that. Humans do that. Animals do that. Why wouldn't another cycle of, we've had our run here. Let's just, you guys didn't do a good job here. But this is why cycles exist, because you guys are going to get another turn at it in another million years.
Everything just purges and starts over.
No, I think, I mean, I think that could be true. I think the devil exists. And the devil isn't some horned figure that with red eyes, but
the great deceptor, bro, or deceiver.
Let's take a pause real quick.
I peed on myself, bro.
You can clean that up after. No, but these are thoughts I think about, just what it means to be a human.
Oh yeah, it's fun, bro. It's fun to think about that.
What it means to be a good man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy to think about. Yeah, I don't know. I just hope aliens are real. I do.
Well, why though? Because I feel like if they're real, they're gonna kill us or eat us.
They would have already if they did. If they were.
True that.
They would have already. It's like you said. Why would they mess with us?
Yeah. Or maybe they're assholes like you said. Maybe they're like us, bro.
Maybe there's a war going on that we can't even see.
Yeah.
They're just. I think that's what it is, though. It is a war of good and evil.
Oh yeah.
Constantly, like you were saying, like
Yeah.
I don't know if God just gave the domain to the world, but He gave it up to us to decide.
Yeah, it's free will.
I think there's a lot of, that podcast we were just listening to. He was talking about Michael Malice is his name. That, like, if all these politicians and the people that led the country, if they were corrupt, we'd live in a utopia. But they're not corrupt. They're just downright evil, capable of very evil things, and they do very evil things. They're not corrupt. If they just if they just hired their brother to work at a job so that he can make some money because it's his brother, the world would be a lot better place. But no, these people are very evil. So I think that's what's happening. I think it's been co-opted by humans. It's crazy because I've been watching. Have you watched The Pacific? Do you know what that is?
No, what is
it's a 10-part miniseries about like three dudes. It's a perspective of three dudes during World War II in Japan. They were on their stories of being in Japan. And even then, it's a drama. It's a docu-series, but you kind of get a small understanding of what humans are capable of doing to each other. Humans are very primal. They can be very primal and very evil, very capable of doing very bad things to each other. And I think that's just what's happened.
And shit, group thought, bro.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. So I mean, I go back and forth like, oh, it is a conspiracy. There's this evil cabal, and then it's like, no, they're just very evil people ruling the world that will kill you in an instant and not give a fuck.
Psychopaths.
Yeah, just psychopaths that we've allowed to take over this world and this country.
Yeah.
That's what's the most disappointing to me, is that we've allowed it.
Yeah, but I mean, look at what they've done. If you believe in all the conspiracies, they got us through fear. False flags and fear.
That's another thing.
You know
it's like, what if aliens are just a false flag to control us?
Yeah, Project Bluebeam.
Is that what it is? Yeah, Bluebeam.
Yeah.
Holograms in the sky and shit.
Ain't
See,
no
I go
telling,
like sometimes I'm like, no, none of this exists. It's just bad dudes doing bad things, and I'm like, fuck, dude, they're good. They're good at this shit, and they're just gonna create more problems. I mean, we saw one of the most grandest things ever, which was COVID. We saw what the fuck humans. It was like a big test, anyways. Regardless if it was intentional or not, they definitely got a good playbook of what humans will do to each other in a time of crisis.
And who will fall in line and who won't fall in line.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to mark you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what, so again, I just listened to this podcast like right before you got here, but he said that was the craziest thing he experienced, was that he believed that, like, given like circumstances, humans would rat on each other.
Oh yeah.
So he was like, I was expecting that. Like, look at him, he said this bad thing, or look at him, he's not taking the vaccine. But what he said was the wildest thing was that people were clawing to tell. They were like excited to tell on you. They wanted to tell on you. Like, that's what he was like. That's the most dangerous thing that he said in his opinion, was like, they were so ready to fucking tell on you. Yeah. For whatever thing you were doing. They were just clawing at the teeth to be like, I got you. You've got fired. Fuck you. That's the scariest part, dude.
I'm the cool bro. I was pissed I didn't know your address, bro. I was like, this motherfucker over here.
I got the vaccine. I shouldn't have, but I did.
Oh, shit. I didn't.
I wish I didn't, but I did. I got sold. I got bought and sold, man. I bought into the lie. Well, look, they didn't even make me, and I did it. I think that's why I did it. Because I wasn't made to do it. Yeah. And I did it.
Oh, no, bro. They fucked up with me. Because, you know, like, all right, bro, I ain't smart like that, you know?
Yeah.
But I do listen to people in authority somewhat.
Yeah.
Like scientists, I'm going to listen to you. So if you're a fucking scientist and you're like, you know, normally it takes us 15 years to make a shot. You know?
Yeah.
But we made this in one day. And now everybody take it. I'm like, well, hold up, bro. Let's rewind. You said it takes 15 years. I'm not going to be the guinea pig, bro. Like,
I don't know what happened. I bought it. See, they radicalized me with COVID. I was like, no, I don't believe nothing. Oh. You motherfuckers tell me anymore. You guys are all liars.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I it just living through it, and now like seeing what was done was like, oh, you guys, you motherfuckers.
And I fear for
and
y'all.
I'm not talking about the government or the big pharma. I'm talking about the people.
Yeah.
And the way people talked, and especially if you didn't get a vaccine, or if you weren't wearing a mask, they were, even in Lubbock, fucking Texas,
Oh, man,
Even in Lubbock.
especially
Even in Lubbock. This is like red as it can be here.
Mm-hmm.
And they were ready to fucking eat you alive. And I'm like, oh, again, like watching the Pacific and like just getting into all this like apocalyptic shit. I'm like, oh, I'm just saying in general what I'm about to say. Oh, you motherfuckers are not ready for a war. You guys do not want a civil war or a revolution, whatever, communist. You guys do not want that, motherfuckers.
It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen.
It seems like it could, though.
No, but I'm saying, like, all right, so back then when it did happen, there was obvious lines. And there was obvious, who's who, right? Now, how the fuck are you going to know who's who and who's going to know what line is what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Democrats, Republicans.
but we're going to walk around with D's and R's, like,
I don't know.
I'm going to be an undercover whatever
I'm
and
just
attack
like,
whatever.
whoa.
Like,
Like,
I think.
but, just to... you're a comedian. We're supposed to be
I
talking
know
about...
you didn't even talk about none of my comments.
We haven't talked about that yet. But if you want to continue down this conversation, we can. It just...
You got me until 10.
It's terrifying for me. Because I do this.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do for a living. And the idea that you're going to try to suppress what I say, no matter who it is, the right, the left.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I learned that recently. Like, just like, yo, like, we had a podcast with Adam Renteria. I don't know if you know. Tony Renteria. Sorry, I mixed the guests.
I was like,
Tony Renteria.
that name sounds familiar.
He was a candidate for the mayor.
Okay,
people
yeah. Cause I saw you
People
were.
fucking hated that.
God damn.
And I was like, damn, all right, well.
Why?
Because they're stuck in their ideologies, man. I don't know.
They didn't want to listen to another.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, you need to be able to listen to me talk to somebody you don't like. You need to be able to talk to somebody you don't like.
Yeah.
That's the only way we're going to get through this bullshit.
Exactly.
And they did not like it. So that even radicalized me, because now I'm like, fuck y'all, then I'll say what I fucking want to say. I've been censoring myself for y'all for the past 5 fucking years. Fuck you guys. How about that? Fuck you guys. That's really how I feel. I'm being honest. Like, that storm came and went. I'm like, fuck y'all then. I gained a lot of followers actually from that. But I'm like, all right, motherfuckers. Is that how you feel? Well, it can get a lot worse. But I'm not going to, that's not my attitude. But it was my initial thought. I'm like, all right. Yeah, all right, you guys. Fuck y'all. Yeah. I'm going to say what I want to really fucking say. How about that? You know what I mean? That's how I felt. That's really how I felt.
Yeah.
It was really disappointing to hear that shit, man. It really bothered me.
No.
And I didn't even... That was before I even released the fucking podcast. How about that? I didn't even release it, and they were all up in my ass about that shit. And I was like, all right, you motherfuckers. Yeah, all right.
It just seems like, bro, like, we need as a America, we need to come together and be like, look, these are our core American values that we all share.
Yeah, man.
And then agree to disagree on the rest of this shit. But also just respect them. Somebody else has a difference of opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to clash. Because what the fuck kind of country is it if we all think the same? No progress is going to happen.
That's North Korea.
Yeah. No progress, bro. And I ain't going to lie, though. I'll be honest, bro. I used to be stupid like that. Like when Trump got elected, bro. I was that full online. Y'all racist.
You were?
Yeah. Oh, bro. I'll admit it. I was like, y'all racist. Oh, these white folks are crazy,
Yeah.
And then I started to really stop being stupid and just pay attention to the other side. Like when they did the Tea Party. I didn't know what the fuck that was. I was just like, oh, crazy people. But now I'm like, hold on, bro. They kind of got a point.
Yeah. Everybody's got a point.
Yeah.
It's like, kind of.
Kind of. I'll agree, basically, with the whole Republican thing. I'm neither or. I'm independent. I've come to be independent. But, I'm over here looking at them like, man, these guys are racist and this and that. And then you start hearing some of the things they believe. I'm like, well, I kind of agree with that. And I'll be with them up until they're like, fucking speak. I'm like, oh, fuck. You had me until that point, bro. Like, hold on.
Yeah, and then you're over there and they're like, you fucking liberal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're fucking... one of the best advice my stepdad ever gave me was like, don't let them make you pick a side.
Yeah.
So I'm with you, just on what's going on. I both of our candidates are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
But like I will never vote for Donald Trump. I will never vote for him, but I fuck with the dude. I do. I fuck with Donald Trump because I just think he's funny, and I'll say this. So, just to clarify.
Yeah.
And I don't even feel like I should clarify, but
No.
I will never vote for the fucker. I won't. But this is my attitude. I literally had this thought in my head today. The more you hate on him,
yeah,
the more you shit on him, the more you try to imprison him, the more you just try to get rid of him. The more I like the dude.
Yeah.
I've always been like that.
Yeah.
Do you know who Charleston White is?
Yeah.
Everybody hates when people hate on him, makes me like him more.
Yeah.
You know who Andrew Tate is?
Yeah.
When people hate on him, makes me like him more.
Oh,
see, when you're like, when people are like, you can't be conservative, you can't be. He's conservative, he's Republican, he's racist, he's transphobic, he's homophobic. All right, that's how you feel, man.
Yeah.
But you're making me like him more.
Yeah.
You're making me like him a lot more. You really are. That's just always been my fucking attitude, man. And the more and more people hate on something, the more I like it. Yeah. Oh, I love it. And then the more people like something, the more I hate it.
I just like, I'm gonna go against
I've been like that my whole life. I have, and the whole point of that was I just don't like people telling me what to do.
Yeah.
What you said way back. I don't like people telling me what the way I should think. Just because I'm Mexican, I should be a Democrat, or just because I'm from, fuck you, no.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Nah, my thing with Trump, bro, like, only reason I didn't want that fool to be president is just, I think he's, like they say, he's a con man, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's funny as shit, bro.
He's from New York.
He's funny as shit, all that, I give you that. Homeboy's very charismatic, but of course a con man is going to be charismatic. He conned all these people into thinking he has their, what the hell am I trying to say, bro? My bad. He's for them. He's for the people. Yeah. But he's a fucking billionaire, bro. Yeah. He's for corporations. He's for the rich. He's not for you.
I hate to burst those people's bubbles, but he doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about me.
No, bro. No.
But neither does Biden.
No. That motherfucker, he don't even know who the fuck he is.
I think RFK does.
That's who I'm going for. Bro.
Me too.
That's who I'm going for.
I like him.
But people, here's what I hate, bro. I hate this because I got a bunch of homies and shit that I'm like, yo, check this RFK Jr. dude out. The minute they put a podcast with him and he's all, they're like,
it's tough to listen.
I can't understand him, but I'm like, motherfucker, just listen to what he's saying, bro.
See, and then they attack him too for whatever, and that makes me like him more.
Yep, they call him anti-vax and all this.
Anti-conspiracy. Like, all right, you motherfuckers, I want to like that motherfucker more. How about that?
Exactly, bro.
Oh man, it makes me like him more. But I think he's the most sensible, even though he is a Democrat.
And he's independent now.
Well, he has a lot of like. He said something about abortion.
Yeah.
Which is pretty wild.
Yeah.
To me, just personally, and I was like, his issue with guns. Mm-hmm. He has those democratic tendencies.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but even then, I'm like, I would like to see you be the president of the United States, Mister.
I mean, you're never gonna agree 100% with whatever the.
Yeah, man, but just leave the guns alone, dude.
Yeah, don't touch them.
Leave the fucking guns alone.
But I think that's just talk, bro. That's like them.
No, because he's old school Democrat.
Oh, you think so?
I think so, man. But you can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
I don't think you should.
Who the fuck's gonna take the guns? How you gonna take the guns?
Exactly. Yeah, but I also like. I'm with you. Like, I'm pretty pro gun, but like, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be allowed to get them just willy nilly. You know what I mean?
That's not the problem, though. That's not the problem. We're not addressing the core problem: mental health.
Mental health is and that's a whole fucking different ball game.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
People are.
You know what I'm saying?
People have been driven down to desperation from all sorts of angles.
But I mean, it's a full spectrum, bro. Like I said, like you're gonna blame the weapon, all right? And I don't have a single gun. I'm not a gun owner. I don't like them because when I grew up, I saw what they can do.
Yeah.
You know, so I see it as cheating. But I don't think that it's wrong for somebody to have them. And trust me, if I didn't have kids, I would have them. I'd have them in my house, but I have kids, you know? But, like, for me, it's like, okay, when they do these school shootings, when they do, you know, in the hood, when they shooting each other and killing each other rather than fighting, all that shit is mental illness or mental illness, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's cowardness. It's, you're not addressing the core
it's
problem.
like you said, probably too. It's like lack of guidance, lack of any sort of accountability. That's the problem.
You're not.
I think Obama said that it starts at the home. It really does.
Yeah.
Again, like I grew up in a great home, so I didn't have any fucking tendency to fuck off.
What you get what I'm saying? But we don't address, as a country, we don't address the actual problem.
No, yeah, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's. If I believe if a motherfucker wants to do something bad, he's gonna do something bad, regardless of what weapon he chooses.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is the issue. Look at how we have a huge mental health crisis in this fucking country.
Yeah.
I'm no expert to speak on that, so I don't.
I mean, I'm not an expert, but I mean, you can tell when a motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, but then too though that those crazy people have the ability to buy a gun pretty easy. If they're not a felon, which a lot sometimes, they just might, they just haven't popped off, so they can't buy a gun. I get that. I mean, but this is like the libertarian in me is like, it's a slippery slope once you give people power to control things.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll regulate assault rifles today, then we'll regulate your handguns tomorrow, and then we'll take them all away the next time. How about that? Because we have the power.
Yep,
So it's a very it's a wonder how the fuck this country is so fucking great and is operated for so long like this. Like people talk shit about it a lot.
Yeah.
Fuck them, first of all, but it's well, it could be a lot worse. Man, I know it's not the greatest, but it's probably the best the world has to offer.
You can steal something here and not get your hand chopped off. A woman can walk around and not get stoned to death.
How about this? You know what? You can be a Muslim or a Jew or a Christian here and freely do that and not get killed for that.
Yep.
There's no law that says you can't buy a house because you're this, that, and the other. I don't know.
Well, hopefully not anymore.
I don't know. Dude, have you seen Them? Do you have Amazon Prime?
Nah.
You should watch that.
Them?
Yeah. And it's about it's a horror anthology. So the first season is about, I haven't finished it, but it's a family getting plagued by this like demon or something. But they're from the 50s and they're a black family in the 50s moving to Compton and the racist shit that they went through. While it is a drama, I'm like, that was real.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like, yo, you guys say this is bad. There was they were signing a document and it was basically like, if you have black, well, they use different words. Mm-hmm. If you're a black person or a Mexican or a Native American, you cannot live on this land. How about that? And it's like, yo, we don't have laws like that anymore.
Yeah.
Do you think it's bad now? There's no systematic law. It is continually we're continually progressing to make sure that shit doesn't happen. But me, you, and I, as a Mexican, and well, you're Italian.
Mexican.
You guys, you and us as brown skinned men and black skin and Native Americans, we can buy a house if we wanted to buy a fucking house in any neighborhood we want if we had the money.
Nah, I don't know, bro.
There's no law that says we can't.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, that's what you deal with. They'll just do it. You ain't gonna be here. They'll find a reason. Ooh, I'm sorry, baby.
There's no law that says we can't.
Yeah, there's no law, but
there's still some justice that says we could make it happen. It's way different. It's way different from the 90s it was in 50s. It's a different world. I don't know where I was going with that.
No, I feel you.
Watch them. That was the whole point. Watch them.
I'll tell my wife loves watching all kinds of new stuff.
It's fucking scary, dude. All right, man. Well, enough of the social issues. We've solved all the problems. Roy for president. How about that?
Hell yeah.
When did you get into comedy?
Oh, let's see. 2019, right before the shutdown or lockdown.
Had that always been in your...
Nah, bro.
No? What made you get into it?
So... After I stopped playing football, which I was 28, I stopped playing.
You stopped playing football at 28?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
So when I was 24, I learned about semi-pro here in Lubbock.
Oh, my friend does that.
Yeah. So I played from 24 to 28 for Lubbock. And then after that, I didn't have nothing to do for a while, bro. And I met my chick 6 years ago. My wife, not my chick. She's gonna get mad. What?
Your chick.
Yeah. I met her and you know Selena,
The comedian?
the comedian. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she's her cousin, my wife's cousin.
Oh, okay.
So we were just looking for things to do, bro, because I think we got 7 kids, so we need to get out of the freaking house.
Wait. So back up. How many kids do you have?
Okay. So, like I said, I was a single father at 17, so I have just my daughter that I know of.
And she has 6.
And she had 6 kids when we met 6 years ago.
How old are they?
They're all like teenagers. So, age from 21 down to twin boys that are 13.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're all teens. But
If you don't mind me asking, how old is your wife?
Same age, 38.
So she was having kids young too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she was like a year after me, but yeah.
Okay. So then you guys get together. You have 7.
We got 7.
Y'all don't have any together.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
She couldn't have no more after the 6.
Oh, okay.
But like,
So it's a busy house.
God damn, bro. Like I talk about that shit. Like, but like on the cool though, like I said, we've been together 6 years. We've only actually lived together going on 2 years.
Oh, okay.
So we weren't like jumping into being the Brady Bunch and shit, because honestly, I feel like that's traumatic for kids, bro. Like you're gonna go from their dad to fucking some new dude living in the house right off the tip, and then they came from a bad situation. Let's just say
okay.
that. You feel what I'm saying? So there was a lot of problems that they had to work on as a family, and learn to be safe as a family.
So their dad's not in the picture?
He's not in the picture, but he's gone for years.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
But yeah, like they were dealing with that trauma. So when we just started dating, we literally were just dating. Like I didn't meet the kids for like a year and a half.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And then slowly we started to introduce me to the kids, and then finally, once the kids were comfortable, my daughter was comfortable, like I said, about 2 years ago, we finally became a family.
When y'all get married? 2 years ago?
We ain't, we're
Technically not.
We're technically hood married, bro.
Oh, okay. There you go.
You know what I'm saying? We're hood married right now.
All right.
Which is, she wants to kind of chill with that.
So y'all are looking for something to do.
We're looking for something to do, bro. She says, hey, my cousin does stand-up comedy. I didn't even know Lubbock had comedy, bro, at all, And so I grew up on Def Comedy, Martin Lawrence, all of the greats, bro. And so I was like, oh shit, let's go check it out. So we went to, was it World of Beer? They used to do showcases.
Okay.
So we went out there and, we saw Selena and we saw some other comedians, but they all were like the same demographic, basically. There wasn't anybody from the hood, really. There wasn't nobody of dark complexion that I had seen.
So it's white comedy. All right.
And a lot of the same kind of style of comedy. And so it wasn't really funny to me, but I was like, hey, that's cool. I respect that, bro.
Yeah.
And so my wife was like, hey, you're kind of funny, I take my pants off. She laughs all the time. So I was just fucking. But she's like, you should do that. Like you want something to do? And I was like, nah, fuck that. But anyways, we went a couple of times to the actual open mics. And I think it was after the 3rd time we went, I finally got the courage. I was like, all right. Because when I would go, bro, it was Cafe J. It was really just the comedians. Because they were coming, or no, it was right before the pandemic or whatever. But there just wasn't a lot of people other than them. So it was 12 people, So I was like, all right, I'll get up on stage. So I ain't even playing, bro. The freaking time I decide that I'm going to sign up, we show up. I'm number 13. There's just the comedians. Then all of a sudden that shit gets packed. And I'm like, what the fuck all these people come? And it was that they were doing a open mic. They do open mics, but they kind of treat it like a show. And so that's what it was. And they had some comedians from out of town that were coming through.
Oh, shit.
So I was like, fuck. I didn't have no jokes, no nothing. I was just going to literally get up there and be like, yo, my name is Iz. I'm interested in comedy. Just to kind of meet them. So I'm number 13, and they start going, and the dude right before me fucking killed, bro. Funny ass shit. So I was just like, fuck. I was trying to tell my girl, let's get out of here. I was cowering out, bro. So I was like, nah. So I was like, fuck. So I got up there, and I did my fucking little 5 minutes. But I I did the introduction, bro. But I made fun of the whole, man, I was just going to do this for comedians. I didn't know it was a damn show. I kind of made fun of the situation. Then I did my one joke that I wrote, which was, I recently lost weight. The DEA picked it up coming in from Mexico. So just stupid little joke.
Yeah.
And that was it, bro. But after that, like, I got those laughs, and like they said, bro, you get hooked, bro. So I started going. I started like this. That was 2019, probably November, and then we had the lockdown for a year. Then slowly after the lockdown, which I almost died from COVID.
Oh shit!
I almost died from COVID. After the lockdown, I was like, man, I want to go do that shit. You know, I wasn't on no spiritual trip or anything. I was just like, I'm go do that shit. So I've officially only done it like 30 times
Since 2019.
since 2019. So
Give me a second. My bad. Hat fell off. Never happened on the pod. My bad. All right. Before we get into this, what the fuck? You almost died?
yeah, I almost.
What
died.
happened?
Nah, so fucking, you know how everybody was getting COVID.
When
and
did you
shit?
get it?
It had to have been the end of 2019.
So the bad one,
Yeah, December. Yeah.
right when it started.
Cause my freaking mom, bro. My mom was, what is it, patient zero. So
She was at Roses?
it was all going down, and then she comes to the house for Christmas, coughing, you know, like, and you know everybody was supposed to be wearing masks, but you know we all take them off in the house, all giving her hugs and kisses and shit, and then next thing you know, bro, one by one, everybody in the family started getting it, bop, 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 bop. But everybody in my family, including my mom, it was that. Remember, there was some people that would like get it and then they're done.
Yeah.
That was them, bro. I was the last one to get it, and when I got it, I remember it lasted about. There was like 5 days I didn't sleep. I couldn't breathe, bro. So like, you know, I'm already heavy. I got some problems. So I got it and I didn't sleep for 5 days straight. Like I started hallucinating all kinds of shit.
Oh shit!
And I didn't even go to the hospital. I was just trying to like tough it out. You know, I was drinking, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was drinking NyQuil and Dayquil. You know how we do it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I was like, let me drink this, let me drink this. I didn't even know I had COVID. I was just trying to
You
fight
never
the
got
flu.
tested?
No, I found out, you know. So I'm trying to fight it, bro. And then I'm like, man, I gotta go to the hospital. So my girl takes me to the hospital, and you know, they test me, and then I had COVID, but I had double pneumonia,
Yeah.
and then my oxygen was only at like 79%. So they were like, they wanted to put me on those respirators,
Ooh.
but that was when Lubbock was freaking full.
Thank God,
So
huh?
they put me on a wait list, yeah. So
Because those kill people.
Yep. So they gave me 2 shots in the ass, and then they gave me like a little inhaler and some pills and sent me home. And they were like, when we call you, you need to come up here. I went home, bro. Within 4 hours, 5 hours, I was able to sleep for an hour, and then just I slowly started.
Did
to
they
get
give you
better.
ivermectin?
I don't know what the fuck they gave me. They just bent me over and put their hands on my shoulder and were like, give me a shot.
Damn, dude.
But yeah, bro, it almost took me the fuck out, bro. And I was like,
So that didn't make you want to fucking start losing weight and shit? I'm sorry, man. I had to say it.
yeah. Nah, bro, I'm a fucking stubborn ass.
Oh, you're
I'm
crazy.
fucking stubborn, bro. I didn't even get the shot after that, bro. Like you said.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to, you know.
Like, unless that's what they gave me. I don't know what the fuck.
So you haven't had it since then?
Nah.
I've never got tested for it, but I think I had it
Oh, yeah.
once because I lost my smell.
Mhm.
This year, actually.
This year?
This year, yeah. Not too long ago. Well, like in January. I was cooking because, you know, I like to cook. And I cook chicken parm, which is pretty fragrant.
Oh, man.
And I was like, oh, man, I can't smell this shit. And I told everybody around me, I was like, I can't smell this. And they were like, whatever. So we just treated it like whatever.
What about your taste? Did you lose?
I couldn't taste either.
Yeah.
But the smell was the one I was like, because I like the smell.
Yeah.
I like my farts. I like my farts and shit. Man, what the fuck? It was like a week. Like that shit fucked me up in my head because I couldn't smell for like a week, and I was like, man, I like to smell because I couldn't. Food was shit for a fucking week, and I was like, man, I can't fucking eat. I like to eat.
Yeah. No, it took me out. So it lasted a week, but the effects and shit, I was out for a month from work.
Fuck, dude.
And I ended up losing 25 pounds. But I tell everybody it was 25 pounds of muscle. It wasn't fat.
Yeah,
It was
whatever.
weird. No,
Oh,
like
was
it
it?
was
Oh.
weird, bro, because I was weak as fuck. Because think about it, I didn't get up and walk around. I was just stationary. So when I got out of bed, I could barely walk. I would almost pass out and shit. And then like I didn't eat because everything, like if I tried to eat, I could taste the salt. It like intensified the salt.
What's that movie?
And then the water, I could taste, it tastes like poison. I guess the chemicals and shit.
Oh shit.
So I didn't even drink water, but I wasn't drinking water. I was just like, fuck. I was
My
miserable.
experience is nothing like yours, but for me it was they say cilantro. Like for some people it tastes like soap and it doesn't.
Oh.
So after now it tastes like soap.
Oh, no.
So now that's the only thing that's fucked me up. So I probably did, but I have never been tested. I will never get tested.
Oh, I feel you.
But damn, dude.
Yeah. I almost
Did you
got to
did
that.
you have like the fear of God and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking die?
Nope, bro. No.
You just rocking and rolling.
Just rocking and rolling. I think I've never feared death just because of the shit that happened to me as a kid.
Yeah,
Like I was almost murdered a couple of times. So
Shit.
we didn't
Jesus.
talk about that, but you know.
Fuck. So nothing.
I was almost,
I'm not saying nothing scares you, but nothing scares you.
It's not that I'm not scared. I'm just like, what the fuck?
You've seen life.
If it happens, it happens, bro. Like,
Damn, bro. You fucking.
I don't want to die.
And you didn't fucking get healthy after that. What the fuck, dog?
That's what I'm saying. My wife fucking gets mad at me, bro. Like she's always on me about that shit.
Come on now.
Like, oh,
If that ain't gonna see, that was another thing about the pandemic. Like, I didn't see very many people get healthy after the pandemic. You fuckers, you guys are dumb.
The one thing that can save your life is shit.
For real though.
Yeah, nah, straight up, bro.
That shit will save your life from anything, not just fucking COVID. But
bro, I'm open about it. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell everybody right now. I had fucking erectile dysfunction problems, and my doctor was like, "You need to lose some
from
weight."
being fat.
And I was like,
sorry.
"I like food too much."
That's what it was from.
It was really a medication that put me on.
I was gonna say you watch porn.
My wife was like, "What the fuck, motherfucker?"
Damn,
I was like, "Damn,
bruh.
babe."
You are stubborn, you fucker.
Fucking stubborn than a motherfucker, bro. God damn.
So you almost die. You've only done comedy 30 times. Why?
30 times, yeah.
Why?
I mean,
Why aren't you going there every week?
I mean, we got the 7 kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got 7 kids, and then like I work 2 jobs, so I'm tired a lot of times, you know. And then I don't know, like,
Wait, you work 2?
yeah.
Damn.
And then I do shit. I don't know. I don't do it like the rest of them do. The rest of them kind of do the same set. I've done different shit every time, you know. But
Well, if you ask me, that's what you're supposed to do.
over, I don't know. That's debatable. I mean, because yeah, we like that, but I see why they do it, bro. Because it's like they travel and do shows, and so it's like they do the set to be proficient at it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you've seen my shit, but like,
I mean, I think you're funny,
I appreciate
and
it.
I think you have potential, especially because you have all these fucking crazy ass fucking life experiences. You have so much shit to pull from. Like, that's what I'm like. Why aren't you doing more?
Oh,
Why aren't you fucking?
my wife.
I mean, I get it. Like you, but because I don't know what your ambitions are as a comedian.
Yeah.
But you have, yeah, you definitely have the ability to do different sets every fucking time. Look at all these
Every
fucking stories
time.
you have.
Yeah, every time, bro. Every time I can go up there and say different shit every time. I did that one, my first showcase, you know what I'm saying? That was like my 27, I said it's 27th open mic because on the cool, I don't write, I freestyle. I get up there and whatever the fuck comes in my head, I say it. But they are stories. So it's not like I'm just making shit up. You know, I'm talking about shit from my life. So it's easy. But like that, I remember I was so scared, bro, because Selena and them had asked me to do showcases 3 more times before that. And I turned it down every time because I'm like, I just started. Like I see I'm a rookie, bro, you know? Everybody else been doing it for years. So I turned it down. But then when I finally was like, okay, I'm going to do it, I was like, shit, bro. I started trying to write, but I couldn't I'm dyslexic, bro. I can't read. I can't write, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So then I was like, fuck. So then my wife was like, well, practice, like, look at your videos and see what's funny and practice a set. And I did do one. I did do one at, what was it? Lantern, where I tried to do a set. And it just came off ungeneric, bro. Like, you know, like I'm forcing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I told my wife, I said, you know what? Fuck it. Win or lose, I'm going to go to the show and I'm just going to fucking freestyle. You know? And that's what I did. And I think it came out pretty good. I didn't know I was going to go 10 fucking minutes. I thought I was going to do 5. You know?
I mean, I get, like, as a comedian, there probably should be some structure, but if it's freestyling for you, then do it, man.
That seems to be the way I do it, bro.
Then do it. Fuck it.
And that's why, like, I started my YouTube page. I wasn't like, I'm going to be a YouTube star and shit. You know what I'm saying? I really did it for me. I told my wife, I was like, I'm going to document this journey. And so I've recorded every set and I've put it on there. That's why they make fun of me because I number them. But it's literally, that's the number that I've done this in front of anybody. So like, I did one showcase and then I've done the open mics. So like I said, I've only had a microphone to my face in front of people 30 times or 29 times. Anywhere.
I think you should do more. I think you should be doing it at least once a week.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
I mean, I get it. Like you saying, you got fucking 1,000 kids, so
2 jobs.
2 jobs and 1,000 kids. I get it.
I plan on going out tomorrow though, and then I do have. So they've booked me for 2 more shows.
Are you gonna go out to the La Mano Negra show?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Are you performing?
No.
Oh, you should be
I'm
there.
just supporting. I like to go out and support
Yeah,
all
I'll be
the
there.
comedians.
I'll be there. But
I've got.
I think you should be doing fucking 10 sets a fucking week, dude.
Oh man, I appreciate.
I only
it.
say that because I think you're funny, and I think you can if you kept doing it like that, you would.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You'd be better than everybody here. I just be
Really?
fucking. I think so.
Bleep.
I can believe that. I think that to be true only because you do have the life experience. Like nobody can talk about. Like
Yeah.
what are these guys gonna talk about?
And I'll be honest, bro. Like the last 3 is the first time I've seen the crowd. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I
took
get that. Yeah.
Stage fright, bro. Like.
Yeah.
And then like the last 3 is the only time I've actually heard myself. Up until that point, I didn't know what the fuck I said until I got off stage and looked at my recordings. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, that was kind of funny.
Yeah. Man.
You know,
You gotta keep doing it.
I appreciate it, man. And then like I said, I got 2 shows booked now with Show Enough from Midland.
I've heard of him.
It's female, Show Enough.
And I haven't heard of him.
Okay. Yeah, she's hilarious, bro. She's doing her thing. Well, she booked me with her in Hobbs and Portales next month.
What days?
I think it's I don't even remember. It's on a weekend, Friday and Saturday. I'll tell you, but like that's gonna be showcase number 2, number 3, But I'll be honest with you, I kind of feel like I'm just gonna do the same showcase. I don't know if that's disappointing, but
It's your journey.
It did good here.
So yeah, it's your journey.
So I'm gonna go tell that story there about how me and my wife met.
Yeah.
But I mean, when I do these open mics, I'm still coming with new shit every time.
Are you coming out to the live show?
Yeah,
I'm
coming.
Okay, make sure.
You know I'm coming.
We're gonna get you on then.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, we're gonna get you on.
Well, you're not doing roast or anything?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna get you on. Get you on the mic.
I appreciate it, bro. Because I was like, I'm not good. I don't think I'm good at that.
Yeah, we can get you to tell some fucking crazy story that you haven't fucking told yet.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Who did? Man. Well, I guess shit. Did you ever see my Traumedy?
I haven't watched it yet. My bad.
Okay. No, I want you to check it out and tell me what you think.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. My bad.
No, you're good. Because
well, let me be honest with you. This is real. When people send me shit, I feel weird watching it.
Yeah.
Dude, I just feel weird. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
And I ain't sent you that. That's just on my YouTube.
Oh, the one you sent me, I haven't watched.
Oh no, I feel you on that though. That's the one. If you watch it, that's the one I'm gonna be doing.
Oh yeah, you're right actually. So yeah, I get it now. Kind of saying what, like having a set. I get it now.
Travel set.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
I take that back. But yeah, but open mics different.
I feel like you got to be new.
Different.
Because it's so like I told my wife, I feel like the open mics to me, since I don't write, those are my rough drafts.
There you go.
Feel me? So I'm over there. Whatever I think of, I'm gonna try it out.
Yeah.
And then if it's good, then I'm gonna build a set off of it.
Yeah, there you go. That's what that's for, right?
That sounds comedian, right?
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
That sounds
than what was
fluffy
in my head. Yeah, because if you're getting showcased and you're getting paid and shit,
Yeah.
you got to bring the best.
Yeah, and you want to if they're paying to watch you. You know what I'm saying? Especially a fucking rookie.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, I hate your fucking way you talk about yourself.
No, because it's not like mean. I'm just saying, bro. You've got people like do you know Sweat and Kim and all them other dudes? Ronnie,
Kimothy? I know Kimothy.
Rainey, you know Rainey?
I know his cousin.
Okay, well I'm just saying, and then like Selena and all that. Like I respect that they've been grinding, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna come in here and be like, oh, I'm equal to you guys, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Just because you've been grinding doesn't mean shit.
I mean, I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I understand your sentiment, but figure it out, man. You know what I mean? Figure out fucking beef. That's the whole point, right? I'm just an observer of comedy, and I as you saw, I was listening to Flagrant. I listen to a lot of comedy.
Yeah.
I want to laugh.
Oh yeah.
Make me laugh, and some people don't make me laugh, man. so when people are like, "Why don't you have this guy or that guy?" I'm like, "Well, if they made me laugh, I might consider it." You know what I mean?
Yeah, we do. I'll try to be too nice. I'll admit that, bro.
You are. So I mean, I get why you are. Those are your friends. Those are your colleagues.
Yeah.
I don't have to be nice. I don't want to fucking be nice. I don't know. I like who I like, man.
Yeah.
And I here's what it is. And I'll be 100%. I don't like censored comedy.
No, hell
I
no.
hate that. And I feel that way about some people here.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't be that way. But I get it, though. If you're at a venue that's not going to let you do that, well, fuck that venue. How about that?
Yeah, but where the fuck are we going to do stand-up? In the middle of the street?
Again, Observer of Comedy saying that.
I feel
Rattlesnake Roy saying that.
I feel you. Well, that's what we're going to do here.
I said that on the podcast that we did with D. So, man, that's some bullshit what they did to him.
Fucking D.
He's a fucking idiot.
You talking about my stepson or my illegitimate son?
Yeah.
My illegitimate son.
You and him on this would be insane. I don't even know if we could do that because we'd have to bleep out every goddamn word. That motherfucker likes to say the N-word so many goddamn times.
Shit. He's fucking me. I was him at that age, bro.
Well, I mean, it was a different time, like you said. You can't say that on YouTube anymore.
I just don't say it because, like, it's one of those words, like, if I say it, bro, I fall back into that. And then I'm going to go to work and call these white dudes fucking nigga. What's up, my nigga?
Yeah.
What? Oh, shit, you're fired.
They definitely get offended by that, don't they?
Yeah. But, I mean, I grew up, that's, like, in the east side, bro, in the hood, that's like ese vato. That's like, what's up, Holmes? What's up, vato? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's your, it's your family thing, bro. You feel me?
I mean, I feel what you're saying. Yeah. I don't know if I feel it. yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's just how it is. And then I'll be honest with you, you know this. Bro, if I had to really put money on it, bro, Mexicans probably call each other that more than black dudes.
Well, they're the worst.
From the hood.
They're the worst.
Like my little brother Thomas, shit, all day long, man. But, I mean, he's still in that hood mentality, like, Whereas now, unfortunately, I'm fucking corporate level. So
unfortunate, huh?
Yeah, unfortunate.
You're making corporate money.
Goddamn. No, I don't even make corporate money. I make poor white man money.
You're making a living.
Which is more than most of my family.
I'll be damned, dude. Yeah. But, I have a lot of, exactly why I'm doing what I'm about to do. June 22nd. Because
shit.
Like we were saying earlier, like, if you tell me not to do something, well, fuck you. Fuck you, dude.
So uncensored. You're not going to fucking bleep us. No,
I might have to for the video if I record it.
Yeah.
But during the show, nah. I have some surprises. I'll tell you after this. I have some surprises, and I cannot wait.
I feel you, bro.
I cannot wait to fucking put them out there.
Shit, I'm ready, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm nervous as fuck now because I know it's gonna be a good time.
Well, can I prop you up, bro? On the cool?
No, you can't.
I'm gonna prop you up. I know I do it on on social media.
I really appreciate that, though.
But I'm being fucking honest. You want to be honest with me? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I see a lot of these podcasts and I listen to them and shit, and a lot of it is just like you said. Like, I'm just being fucking nice. But on the cool, I genuinely enjoyed listening to your fucking podcast. Well, I
appreciate that, man.
I'm serious, bro. Like, you've got that shit down, bro. So, like, you tell me to keep doing comedy, I'm gonna tell your ass. Keep doing podcasts. I'm
fucking keep doing it till the day I die, bro.
There you go, brother.
I know I ain't done this.
And then when you're famous, don't forget little motherfuckers.
You told me that. No, why would I do that? You said that at the Lord's thing. Yep. Why the fuck would I do that?
Yep. I call you Baby Joe Rogan.
You do, man. That you speaking of being nice, and that makes me uncomfortable.
That's why I do it.
Man, you said that to me at an open mic. I was like, nah, that's not me. But I'm gonna continue to do it. I get DMs and shit from people, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I get like once every now and then, like, it's weird how everything connects because I was like, all it takes is one for me, anyways. Like, this guy was like, I don't want to put him out there, never mind. But he was like, you're putting the spotlight on comedians, and I'm like, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all are the front lines of free speech.
Man, not even just that, brother. Look, you got 2 freaking mayoral candidates on your show.
Those are my boys. Shout out to both of them,
but
actually.
You feel what I'm saying? Who else got mayoral or whatever
The
candidate?
806er. That's my guy, though. I like him.
But, I mean, you and him, y'all can be, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else, like, if I were to start a podcast, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't going to be no freaking mayor on my shit.
I get it, man. That's what I'm telling you, too, man. Keep doing it.
Hey, I'm going to try, brother, as long as I can get out there.
Fucking just do it. We'll fucking try it and just fucking quit. The way you talk about yourself really pisses me off, man. It really does. I'm like, dude, come on now. I hate when you say that shit. Like, man, just fucking do it, dog. You have it. I'm telling you, you have it.
Yeah,
you have it. I think so as a fan.
Yeah.
You have it. Just fucking hone in on it.
Well, you know what, on the cool though, like you asked me, what was it, what the fuck's that word you use? what was it? Aspiration or something
as a comedian.
as a comedian. On the cool, bro, like you said, like you listen to the other comedians talk, I'm all pointing like they're over here and shit. Like
Hi, Morgan.
you know, they're always like, man, when I was a little kid, I wanted to be a comedian. You know, bro, that's not me, bro. Like, I'm just, my wife was like, you're funny. And I was like, that's right. You know, so I'm like, all right, let me do it. But like, on the cool, I don't need the spotlight. You feel like I'm like, oh, I want to be famous and have the spotlight. I like to fucking, my dream would be to make funny skit videos and shit, or sketch videos.
Hell yeah.
Not like me in them. I'm talking about write them.
Oh, okay. Well,
No, that's just like I don't even have to be the fucking face, bro. I just want to be a part of that entertainment shit, you know.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, like if I could be the Don King of comedy, bro, like you know, manage these motherfuckers.
hey, man, we all have different dreams, different goals.
Yeah, but I mean, if the comedy things, I'm not gonna turn it down.
Oh, yeah, man. You already have twice, apparently.
Well, 3 times.
Yeah, you need to quit doing that. If you ask me.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna do it. That's why I didn't turn her down. You know, when she told me, and then there's a homeboy in Amarillo trying to get me on some shows.
What's going on over there in that shithole?
Bro, he's doing his thing.
Nah, they're
I hate
fucking
Amarillo.
doing their thing.
I hate Amarillo.
They're doing their thing, though. I hate them, too.
I hate the city.
Yellow City Comedy, I think is what they call it.
I don't know.
So I think Timothy was going to do something.
Yeah. I'm excited. This whole time, dude, I've never seen Timothy do stand up.
I'm excited to see him, too.
Yeah.
And I need to talk to his ass because I'm trying to get on his podcast and I'm trying to get him to come out to the live show.
Like, I've never seen him. I just think he's a funny dude because he's chubby.
He's
Like, you know, just because he's chubby, I think he's funny.
him and Anton.
Yeah.
I think that's his name, Anton.
Yeah.
God, have you heard that one we did with him? Gold isn't that one.
No, yours. I heard
the one I did with them too.
Yeah.
It has never made me laugh more in my life. Those guys are great, and I'm trying to get on their fucking podcast. Those fuckers.
Well, that dude Rainey, bro. I think he's got some potential, bro.
Rainey, I've heard of this guy.
He's got some potential. He's an older cat, but
Black dude.
he's trying to make it in the comedy world. He's like a professional.
Is he? He's from here.
Nah, he's from here, but he travels and does shit.
Oh,
he's actual professional, bro.
shout out to him, dude.
I like fucking with him and shit. Like he's
cool dude.
going places. Yeah.
He's already gone. He's already gone there. All right, man. Well, do you have anywhere that they can follow you?
My YouTube page, at Mr. Is WT. Like I said, man, you can watch all my sets because I post every set from start to finish. Whenever, wherever this goes, you're gonna see.
There you go, man. Instagram, Facebook, any of that?
Just that, bro. Really, I got a Facebook, but it's more personal.
Alrighty, dude. This was a great one. I really appreciate you coming on.
Oh yeah.
If we don't get you back on before the live show, we'll see you at the live show.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You'll be there. We're gonna make you talk.
You'll make me talk, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you.
That's cool.
See you Friday. I'm excited to go out Friday.
Oh man, I'm ready, bro. I want to laugh.
Yeah, man. Thanks, guys. Snake Pit, patreon.com/Snake Pit Studios. June 22nd, we'll be out at the Cast Studio C for a live show. Y'all better be there.
Man,
Thanks, guys. We'll see y'all.
Support Lubbock Comedy, please.